It's interesting. I think traditionally when we think about a visit to the doctors, we think a lot about the tactile and the physical aspects of that, the physical examination. And we forget that so much of that is just asking questions and understanding, what has been going on in our lives, the history of what's happened to us, and so on and so forth. And so from that perspective, I think the virtual care and the emergence of that through COVID-19 has been an interesting return to some of the foundations here. As a patient, it's challenged me. I've had to think a lot about, what's been going on in my life, how my symptoms have changed. I've had to do a lot of this thinking for myself, and focus on, how do I articulate this to my doctor as I've been seeing them over the last number of months. And I imagine as physicians, they've also been challenged, in terms of listening to us as patients, and understanding how to best interact with this technology. As a student, I've seen the power that this can have. We as students now are able to learn asynchronously. We have access to videos and information from our professors that we can learn at our own timelines. Changes to examinations have meant that we're able to focus on the actual process of learning and on interacting with our material rather than just, memorizing and regurgitating for an exam. And so that has been really interesting. For other students, you see a lot of interaction in the chat box during lectures where, there might have only been one or two people asking questions in person, but where online you're seeing, 20 or 30 names pop up as everyone, has different things pop into their head and they feel comfortable interacting. On the flip side, you see everyone with no camera on, and you lose that human element to some of these lectures, which is something I think it'll be interesting to see how we learn to regain that as we continue to learn how to do virtual classes, virtual health, because this is going to be around for a while. And I hope that it isn't something that just completely disappears when COVID is over.